Hello, Richard from Rocket Speed Shop. Thanks for joining me again. This week we take a look at Philips 1952 MGTD. We fit a new exhaust to it. The old one was blowing a little bit. It's a job I wasn't particularly looking forward to, but actually it went quite well in the end. The new stainless steel exhaust we fitted did need a little bit of fettling, but it was quite straightforward. Pleased that it got done nicely. We also take a look at our MG Midget race car, and we fit the fan bracket that we fabricated a few weeks ago. Get that job sorted and put to bed. So, on with the show. We'll have to replace that gearbox mounting at some point. Oh, it's the phone. A little bit of a gearbox drizzle going on. And a little bit out of the bell housing. It's just sweating a little bit. But other than that, all looking in pretty good condition. And the job for today is to get the exhaust off and get a new one on. Right, let's get the bonnet open.
Still a little bit warm.
Yeah, I suppose lifting the bonnet will help cool it as well.
I can touch this, that's okay.
So we've got 3 studs there and then 2 underneath, but this is a one-piece exhaust of all things. It's a custom made, it wasn't original. Sort of a cherry bomb silencer.
Just not very silent right now.
No, a little bit blowy, but I have to say personally I like it blowy. What motor is this then, Phil?
This is known as the X-Pack engine. It featured in the T-series MGs from the TB, just pre-war, through to the TF, mid-50s. It also featured in the, I think the YT Tourer and also the YA and the YB saloons, all of which are quite similar to the front of a TD, which this one is. And this is 1250cc and produces approximately 50 brake horsepower.
Cool. With twin issues.
Twin issues, and since we've owned the car, we've rebuilt the carbs and we sent the cylinder head off away to be reconditioned. Had a little bit of gas flow work, but most importantly, the valve inserts were changed and hardened so that we could run on unleaded fuel. A couple of other things we've had done under the bonnet. The radiator was recored, and we replaced the water pump as well.
Right, let's get this exhaust off. Well, the manifold's coming off. We've got Bogner, who's come to say hello.
Hello.
You're going to give us a hand?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's going to be an easy job?
Easy peasy.
Cool.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That's the one. Looks like it's coming apart nice and easy, so that's good.
Straightforward so far.
Last one to go.
Yep. It should be finger tight now. We'll loosen it off. Oh, it's dropping already. That's good.
Very good.
I've done this the wrong way around. Should use in the right hand. Little washer. Oh, is she gonna go? Yep. There we are.
Cool. That's that bit done. It nicely.
That bit done nicely. Indeed.
Let's just bracket open. I should just put it out. Okay.
Go into the sunlight with it.
Go into the sunlight.
There we are. Let's just turn around. You can see. I don't know if there's some tiny pinholes in this or something, but it's very noisy.
But it's only a cherry bomb.
I don't know if it was custom made or someone just put that section.
See how good this aftermarket exhaust is. Right, Phil, over to you, mate.
Okay, so you can line up. Okay. Bit tight.
Bit tight, doesn't want to push over the studs. So it looks like we're going to sensibly, rather than force it over the studs and damage the threads, open up the
Yeah, just a little
the holes a little bit.
Let's see what it looks like on the gasket.
Yeah.
Because we know the gasket goes on. Try that earlier.
So I would use one of the holes as a datum and then see how it lines up with the other two.
Yeah, you can see in there.
Yeah, so if we line it up with the back one, that's quite neat. These front ones,
Little crescents in there that perhaps need to just take a little bit out of.
just open those up a little bit.
Yeah.
So come down to the welding area and put the exhaust into the vise. Using the gasket, we're using this hole at the base here as a sort of a datum point. We marks up with a Sharpie, not so brilliant Sharpie, sort of a violet colour, lovely. To then use tooling to open up the holes a little bit, make it a little bit easier to slide in. So had a little bit of a go on that one. I don't want to do too much, just enough so it slides on nice and easy. We've opened up the holes a little bit just to make it easier to get in. So do you want to go for it?
She's going to fit. Yeah, I think that's nice and snug actually.
A little bit fiddly to get in. It's a bit tight, and obviously with someone stood here filming as well doesn't really help. But there we are. Right, good. So we're happy.
Yeah, we'll pop that off, put the gasket in, tighten up those, and then hopefully
on our way.
fit up the rest of the exhaust. Yeah.
You're just rocking on the weld, I think.
I think it should be fine now.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, now, do we have this hanging down or twist it to the inside slightly? of space there, haven't we? Like that.
Yep. What about this back bit where that's got capability of twisting a bit more? Yeah, go for it there.
I think that's alright.
Yep.
Clearance. So do we think that is in far enough?
So we used the brackets that were on the car already. So that's what we're going to use to keep it in place. It did all work very well. They're in good enough condition, so don't want to make extra work for ourselves when we don't need it. But yeah, that's the exhaust. The exhaust is now on. Very good.
I've got a shiny exhaust, so polish up the rest of the car.
Here's a left-hand drive, it's a Californian car. Been in California since new in 1952 and came into the UK in 2011. So yeah, a little car. Shot back on the Midget. We've got the bonnet kicked up so we can get better access and importantly better light, because that was a little bit dark last time, wasn't it? So there we are. You can see the oil cooler in front of the radiator. We're going to fit the fan up now. We've got the bonnet pins in, so those are looking pretty cool. Happy with those. Right then, Phil.
Yeah. Slide this thing in.
So quite a tight fit, Phil?
Yeah, which kind of you want, rattling around.
Yeah.
Just subtle adjustment.
Okay, whilst Philip plays a hunt the bolt, because he's mislaid something. It's in a safe keeping place, but a bit too safe. I thought I'd show you one of our new products. So because we've got racing midgets, we've also got an MGB. The jacking points on the cars are on the side, but when you have a very low car, it can get a bit difficult to get the jacks underneath. So we designed that little slot in plate, which means your jacking point is then nicely sort of out the way. You can use a traditional kind of trolley jack on the lift in the car, and it saves and protects the seals. I know you see some people do try and jack them on the seals with the trolley jack and it ruins them, or on the floors, for example. So this is what we've put together. It does work. It's going to be available via eBay on our eBay store very shortly. So hopefully, you might like it if you've got a racing or rallying midget. It's a different way of being able to lift the car up. Nice simple little device. Yep, not very expensive. So yeah, available on our eBay store.
Now, still too high.
You remember we looked at the console as well for this, to put the safety switches on, the cutout and the fire extinguisher. To move that forward a little bit better, we turned the lights on, and yeah, we've got a new dash to paint up. It's been sanded off, primered, but this will help finish the car off a little bit better as well. We're not going for the crinkle kind of finish, which is a little bit what the standard is. You know, just black smooth is going to do the job that we want. Once this is done, we can then get that console fitted and show you what it looks like. Get the fuel line's got to go back in, and then with the fuel line back in, we can then get the car running, and that'll be good to show you. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, just a nice light coat and build up the layers is always the best way, particularly with rattle cans. We do the job nicely though. Thanks for making it to the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like any merchandise, then please pop along to our Etsy store. If you did like the MG jacking extension pad, then we have those available from our eBay store for Asgood Engineering. So Asgood_1 is our username, so you can find those there. We also do a similar version for Volkswagens and Porsches, so take a look at those. For me now, I'm going to finish my brew. Cheers, see you next time. We also take a look at the this is fucking stupid.